Hi, my name's Todd Cordy with Oceans Unknown. This is the Manta Wing camera tray. It's a 3D printed camera tray that I designed for GoPro use underwater. I get asked a lot, why do you have two cameras? This is why you should shoot with two cameras. Eventually you're going to upgrade your GoPro, so why not bring both cameras? You put one on wide and one on narrow, and you can switch back and forth during the editing process. Let me show you how that works. So I start off with a nice wide shot. So fly through shot, it gives the viewer a sense of, what we're looking at. I'm going to turn on my narrow and flip the macro lens out of the way, the backscatter macro lens. Do a slight 3D move here, shooting both cameras. And the cameras will not focus 12 inches, 30 centimeters in front of the camera, but you can use a macro lens like this backscatter macro lens. I'm going to flip over. I'm going to turn off the wide camera, move in and get the macro shot. The macro lens is nice if you can figure out the distance. That's the most difficult part of using this lens. But you can see how easy this is. Just a few seconds it took me to shoot this whole thing. So I have my wide, my narrow, and my macro shot. And how I would edit this together is like this. This is the wide shot, the narrow shot, into the macro, back to the narrow shot, again to the macro, wide shot, and then it's finished. And if you wanted to edit this in the vertical format, the reels or stories, sometimes this doesn't work so well, but with these shots, it kind of looks nice. I would center the fish left or right and to frame everything together really nicely, but overall I think the vertical looks nice. Another reason to have two cameras on your camera tray is you can pop one off, and this is what I like to call leave your camera behind. You should always have a quick release on your camera tray. Never buy a camera tray that has your GoPro screwed onto the tray where you can't just pop it off. Having a quick release on your camera tray, you can pop that camera off on the tray and stick that down in the sand to shoot shy life. This camera is going to be shooting the shy life. When you swim away, life's going to pop back up and you get a great shot. While you're doing that, you have another camera on your tray and you're going along the reef shooting this camera while the other one is shooting something down in the sand. This is how the leave your camera behind shot works. I'm going to film the sand tilefish going into its home. The sand tilefish builds this nest-like home out of coral. And I want to show the people at home what it looks like. So I'm going to do a 3D move showing all different angles of the home so we can get a good look at how the coral stacked up. And it's just remarkable that a fish would build this. It's really incredible. And I want to show this because it's really cool. Once I get this shot, I'm going to take my camera off the tray and put it in the sand. When you do this, just be careful. Make sure there's nothing in the sand that's alive so you're not, hurting the reef. There's my GoPro. Make sure you're 12 inches or more away because that's where it starts focusing. I'm going to control the behavior of the fish. I know I have this shot. When I get close enough, the fish is going to go back into his home. So now I have the shot of the fish going back in. I'm going to grab my camera, and how I would edit this together is like this. There's the sand tilefish going into its home. Here's that 3D shot of showing what the fish has built. And then a leave your camera behind shot. Look at this. I mean, just a shy fish. He's coming out of his home. Real hesitant. It's just a wonderful shot. There's a lot going on too in the background. You got all these garden eels and there's some jawfish going up too. And then I'd edit the last shot I got of where I was controlling the behavior of the fish, where it would go into its home. And there, you have your story. So the jawfish are great with the leave your camera behind. Any kind of movement on the reef, just be careful where you put the camera. Here's a hermit crab kind of doing some work on the reef. And garden eels are amazing on this kind of thing. Watching them eat the plankton out of the water is fascinating. So that's why you should have 2 cameras on your tray. You're eventually going to upgrade your GoPro, so bring both of them. Set one on wide, one on narrow. Have the ability to pop these cameras off your tray, put them down in the sand so you can swim away and get great shots. My name's Todd Cordy with Oceans Unknown. There's more information in the description, and if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.